Hi there, coffee people. This is Liam from Home Coffee Solutions. Today I'm presenting the DeLonghi La Specialista Maestro. The La Specialista machines have been on the market for a couple of years. However, the Maestro in particular is a higher-end version with a number of very welcomed upgrades. It now stands and has a very unique position in the market for being extremely easy to use, have great convenience, but also producing some pretty darn good coffee. As the name has it, the Maestro is designed to orchestrate the extraction of your coffee. Anybody that's looking for a very convenient machine to use, someone that has a mixed household of people for both specialty coffee lovers, but also people that just want to quickly brew a coffee, this machine is a great piece of equipment at its standpoint. At first, the UI looks quite intimidating, but once you look over it and you understand what these buttons do, 5-minute read in the manual, this thing is a breeze to use. The Maestro is a great machine for people prioritizing convenience in their brew and don't want to fuss too much about the ins and outs of espresso. A lot of wasted coffee is involved in preparing a good shot on a traditional Italian machine. The La Specialista Maestro takes away a lot of the guesswork in the preparation. So it has an integrated grinder, but very special and unique to the unit, and frankly, probably one of my favorite aspects about this machine is its grinder talks to the brewing mechanisms and changes the extraction process based on the dosage and grind size. So what you end up having is a more consistent cup of coffee. It does a very good job prioritizing convenience and quality. It's actually very easy to use, and it's just a couple button pushes and a switch of a portafilter, and you can make most specialty beverages. So I would compare it to something like a super automatic, but there's something very different under the hood of the La Specialista Maestro. It is an unpressurized machine versus all fully automatic machines are pressurized systems. In layman's terms, very simply, more complex coffees. It's often to do with the caramelization in the roast, and pressurization pulls that through, and generally, for most people, that's pretty acceptable. And unpressurized systems reveal subtleties and flavors and notes that otherwise you wouldn't recognize. This is fundamental to why unpressurized systems are so valued by the specialty coffee industry. The interface on this unit looks pretty intimidating, but is actually pretty simplistic to use once you understand what these buttons are doing. On the left side, you have a dial that adjusts your dosage amount. Increased dosage leads to a stronger cup of coffee, and there's a very easy way to control this here. You also have a 2x button to make either a single shot or a double shot. And over here, not everybody's going to appreciate this, but it's a dedicated button for temperature. I really enjoy having easy access to temperature because when you're changing your coffee, especially to something like a light roast, it becomes harder to extract, and you generally have to up your temperature in order to increase the extraction. The machine has something called active temperature control, which maintains a consistent temperature throughout the brewing process and also helps you brew shots back to back without much fuss. The unit also has a purge button, so you can quickly just get rid of any excess water in the system to ensure everything's piping hot when it hits the coffee. In the center is a OK button, which signifies that you're ready to start your beverage. On the right side of the machine, we have a beverage selection. Now you can go from espresso to Americano, which I'll mention, there's a dedicated hot water spout, easiest Americanos on the planet on this machine. You also have flat white, latte, cappuccino, and a standard long coffee. The T button signifies just a simple activation of the hot water spout, easy peasy. And you also have the My Coffee function, which allows you to program volumetric control on various beverages. The Maestro comes equipped with 2 milk systems, a traditional yet insulated triple-hole steam arm for easy frothing of microfoam suitable for latte art, and it also has a carafe for fully automated milk beverages. This is great for households where one person might love to do latte art, but another person just wants a one-button push, easy beverage. The machine comes with 2 baskets, single shot, double shot, notably both unpressurized. The Maestro has a number of different welcome upgrades compared to the original La Specialista from a couple years ago. Most notably is the grinder. It has a much finer grind size, which is one of the secrets behind why it now has unpressurized baskets, making much better coffee than its original predecessor. The triple hold steam one has an acceptable level of pressure, that allows people to create a velvety microfoam suitable for latte art. Also worth noting is the steam arm is fully insulated. This will help prevent some burns around the kitchen. The grinder is also fundamentally different than a lot of other machines in the category. Instead of most grinders that count time, this grinder actually counts rotations, which allows it to be more accurate in the dosage, and is one of the secret things behind all its calculations with the dosage and the pre-infusion and the way the grinder and the brewing mechanisms are talking to each other. A hallmark of the La Specialista series is the smart tamping station. Now, we did notice that the smart tamping station had been upgraded from the previous generation La Specialista. We're assuming this has something to do with anti-static or maybe perhaps a more consistent tamp. Overall, the tamping, very consistent. We haven't had any problems with it, and it did a great job on all our shots. One thing we'll note is as you're taking the portafilter out, hold down the lever and keep the pressure applied. So anybody looking for, let's say, fully automatic, look at the Maestro and consider it, because at its price range with the dual heating systems, the latte art steam wand, the automatic milk system, and the integration between the grinder and the brewing mechanisms and the smart technology between it, it means that you're going to get a better cup of coffee than the fully automatics. So it sits at a good spot. If this is at your price range and these are your priorities, it's an appropriate machine. But if you prioritize just utmost convenience, fully automatic might be good. If you're all about the espresso science and you want to get your hands dirty and learn about the preparation process, you could go to a more traditional machine. For families and households with mixed interests, this is actually the perfect machine. Because with a simple grind and a tamp, you can push one button and have a fully automated milk beverage prepared for you easy peasy. Thanks for joining us today in this video. Buying an espresso machine, there's always a lot to consider. So if you have some questions, feel free to contact us at the link below in the description. Until next time, we'll see you later.